ReCraft AI is pretty sick. So basically, what this software does is it allows you to create images with AI, which is nothing new. But what makes this software so unique is that you can actually create vector art and like icons and graphics. And this software does much better than all of the other AI softwares with generating text. So it can handle probably, 10 words. So if you wanted it to say 10 things, it could do it pretty accurately, and not screw it up. So it's really good for logo designs, really good for little icon graphics for like your funnels or whatever you're building. It's really, you can actually build really cool, still like static Facebook ads and promotional material. And I'm just going to just dive into this really quickly and show you what it can do. So you go into ReCraft AI, you sign up for an account, you go create a new project. Okay. And so you can just do a straight up image. So if I go here and do image, I can select on these settings over here on the left what type of image I want it to spit out. So right now I'm in vector art. So this is kind of the style that I could choose. So let's say I did this style, right? And I don't know, a woman and a daughter holding hands, walking together, right? We could go press ReCraft. It's going to spit out 2 images. I can actually ramp this up to 4. I can change the dimensions, which is pretty cool. So let's wait a second. Okay. So it shot out the 2 images. And I mean, that's pretty good, right? So we can make these vector arts, but I can actually go in here, and if I wanted to go change it to like photorealism, I could do this. I could shoot out 4, and I could press ReCraft, and it'll make 4. And then I can just pick the best variation. Sometimes you got to roll the dice with this, like a couple times to get the thing that you want. But the cool part about this is what I'm going to show you is the vector art. So here we go. So woman, child, walking, looks pretty good. It's not bad. Sometimes it'll spit out things that don't make sense and are a little weird, but for the most part, it does a decent job. Let's see. Let's look at that one. So now I'm going to show you so what's really cool about this platform, I use this. So I build, I'm a media buyer. I build a lot of ads for insurance agents. I build a lot of funnels and websites. I use this in conjunction with actual graphic editing software. So what I'll do is I'll get the image that I want. I'll take it over to Canva, right? And then I'll start playing with different, either stock images or whatever. So like, for example, this graphic was built through ReCraft, right? So leave behind a check, not a bill, right? This image behind it is stock footage from Canva. So you can build like really cool things, like really compelling ads or graphics. This was all built with ReCraft. This isn't edited at all. So it's pretty cool. So let me kind of show you like an example. I'm going to just get rid of this little frame, and I'm going to go up here to the top, and I'm going to go where it says image with text. And I'm going to do like a perfect square for like an advertisement. Okay. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger, and I'm going to just say, let's just say I want to make an ad for uh, final expense life insurance. So I'm going to say a Facebook ad for final expense life insurance for veterans. Show an image of, let's see, like a family who lost their uh, father that was a veteran, and they are at the memorial. Memorial, put big text over the image that says, leave behind a check, not a bill. Let's see how well it does. Might have been too long of a prompt. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know if it will. Hey, that's not bad. I don't like that it's, well, final expense life insurance for veterans. That's fine. Leave behind a check, not a bill. The image is a little off center, right? It's not perfectly symmetrical. But as far as I can tell, the woman, the man, it all seems to make sense. Let's go look at the variations. Leave behind a check, not a bill. Final expense life insurance for veterans. These are all pretty good. This guy looks a little weird. Uh, um, yeah, these are all good. Some of them are a little. They're all pretty good. So it would just be as simple as like, okay, let's say I like this one. This one's pretty clean, and let's see. I just want to make sure this one's pretty good. This is probably the, for text wise, it's the best, but the guy looks a little off. I don't know what that guy is doing with his hands. So I'm going to just go with the first one. Okay. So you just simply, if you like the image, you just export it. You export it as a PNG, right? And I'm going to go into Canva and I'm making all these different variations for these ads. So this is the square dimension. I'm going to go to uploads. We go upload a file. I'm going to go grab the image and I'm going to adjust it in here to make it, a little bit more centered, right? So I'd say about like right there. That looks pretty good to me. And then I'm going to put a call to action, at the bottom. So I might just grab like, I don't know, a square and, I don't know, something like this. Maybe we can actually just bring it down. But you see what I'm saying? We're doing some photo editing with the actual with Canva to kind of fine tune it to what we want, right? So something like this. Maybe bring this up just a little. Pretty decent. I mean, we don't even necessarily have to have this thing at the bottom, but for the point of showing you, I just go in here, go grab a text. Let's see. Let's maybe make it white. Click learn more, free quote, something like that, right? I don't know if I'd ever. I mean, I would tinker with this longer, but you see what I'm saying? So like we can go in here and we can adjust what we've done, right? And we can spit out ads, not just ads, but this could be just social media content. It could be like anything that you want. It's pretty amazing. It would have taken me probably about to create an ad like an image like this. It would have probably taken me 20-30 minutes to do to get it where I was happy with it, right? And so like this has cut my time, you know, significantly, right? So here we go, right? So we've got this final expense life insurance for veterans. It's still like not centered the way I want it. But there we go. All right. So, that looks halfway decent. So, you can tinker with this. And the thing is, we can go back to ReCraft and just say, hey, maybe I didn't like any of these. Let's just ReCraft it again. We'll see. It'll spit out 4 new images and we'll see how it does. It's not bad. Leave behind a check, not a bill, no misspellings. Final expense life insurance for veterans. Um, the Yeah, it's not bad. I don't like this one. It's a little off. I would say the first one and the fourth one are the best ones, right? And so we can go in here and we can just go export them as PNGs, right? And so boom, now we've got, now we can go make another variation of this ad. So I can just go click off of here. Oh, I can just duplicate this, delete this image. Let's just go upload the other image, right? That's what's so cool about Canva is you can spit out a bunch of stuff, right? So let's go boom. We might not need to have there we go, something like this. Let's put this behind it, position backwards, and let's make this button the same blue. We should be able to do that right here. Boom, right? And then so we can just play with it a little bit. Leave behind a check, not a bill. Final expense life insurance for veterans. Maybe we'll bring this in a little bit. Boom, and probably have to bring this down, right? And then maybe make this button a little bit smaller, give it a little bit of space. Boom. Perfect, right? So there we go. I mean, we've just created 2 ads, and now we have some variations we can do in our ad manager, and we can see what works and what doesn't work. Now, I want to show you the other really cool part, which is like the creating like graphic material. So a really good example of this, let me show you. We launched a AI video ad course. And so literally all of this, except for actually including the video, all of these graphics were done completely with AI. The still graphics were done like this logo AI video creation for insurance agents, 100% done with ReCraft. Actually, the bottom part for insurance agents I did manually with Canva, right? But when we go into here, right, let me show you all of these graphics over here were all custom graphics built. Like, so these little icon or infographics all made with ReCraft, right? And so I just made a really standard funnel, right? But so let me just show you, how you would build like little graphics, right? So I'm going to just delete these. Cool thing is with ReCraft, you can actually layer things and you can build multiple things. You can actually build your whole graphic in here. I still think Canva has better like text and stock footage and stuff like that. But theoretically, you could build everything in here. It does have a text option. You can import images and stuff like that. But, Canva is still a better just graphic editing tool. So I'm going to do an image, and this time I'm going to erase this prompt, and I'm going to go to icon, right? Whoops. Let's see. All models. You have to do all models. So you icon all models, and then you can kind of pick the style you want to do. So depending on what type of like website or whatever you're building, you can kind of pick the style. So I'm going to do offset doodle. I don't know. And I'm going to just say, I want an icon of, something really specific. I don't know. A thumbs up, right? ReCraft. And I'm going to generate 4 different variations from it. What's cool is that I believe it'll stick to the style consistently. So here we go. So we got, okay, that's a pretty cool thumbs up. Here's one with a star, right? So I'm just going to go grab it, export it. Another really cool thing is you can export this as an SVG. So meaning you can scale these images as large as you want without losing any pixelation, right? So I'm going to, just for the sake of doing things, I'm going to do a PNG. And then I'm going to say, okay, well, now we've got our colors down here. You can click in here and actually change the colors, but I'm just going to keep going. So now I'm going to say, sunglasses. Let's see what it does. ReCraft. See, so when you pick that style, it keeps it all in a relative style. So your icons will match. So if you could change the colors here, right? So you can do palettes, or you can just literally customize, the images, which is really cool. So we could just do like black, like maybe we want something a little bit more modern, something kind of like that. And then I believe when we recraft it, um, the next set will keep the same color scheme. So it's really, really cool. So like you can get these little graphics, you can get really unique. So you could be like a squirrel. I think nope, that's not how you spell squirrel. Embarrassing, 2 R's, EL. Um, a squirrel holding a soda, right? Let's see what it is. Come on, baby, generate for me. There we go. Squirrel holding a soda, right? So, I mean, the possibility. I mean, if you really use your imagination, the possibilities are endless. You could, I mean, dude, you theoretically could make like a children's book. You can make a book. You could make a comic book. You can make whatever you want, all from prompting, right? So, pretty cool. Now, I want to just show you like graphic arts. I'm going to show you how to like do a logo, right? So, I'm going to go grab this icon over here, which is image with text, and I'm going to do like a logo, like kind of like in this dimension, 2x1. And I'm just going to say, I own an outsourcing company called A Setters, amongst a few other companies. But I'm going to say a logo for my company A Setters that sources appointment setters uh, to insurance agents. Make the logo modern, sleek, and cool, right? So I'm going to do 4. I'm going to change this to just vector art, and I'm going to do this one right here. And I'm going to press ReCraft, and it should spit out a few logos. Okay, let's check it out. I mean, it's not bad. It's a little cartoonish. Let's see. Let's go into here and let's fine tune it a little bit. Vector art. Let's just say no graphics, just text. Let's see what it does. I don't want the graphics. I want the text. I can always add graphics or have it spit out whatever I want. And I think we can get more detailed with the prompting, right? So it could be like, I want a little icon at the top, and then I want A setters at the bottom, right? Didn't really do much. It's kind of like going off track here. Let's see if we can. Let's do style diversity. Let's make modern, sleek, and cool with a black background. No graphics in logo. Only include text. A setters. Let's put futuristic in here. Futuristic. I think I spelled that right. And then let's change number of colors. Let's give it, let's go back. Let's press. So I'm going to do the style diversity to get a bunch of different styles and see what I like. We're going to see what happens. See, you got to fine tune it. You got to roll the dice a few times to get it the way you want. But it's once you get something, it's pretty good, and you don't have to worry about it again. And you just save it. That's your logo. If it's something that's like almost perfect, right? Something where it's like it's really good, but it's missing this one thing, or it needs this one thing. Um, let's take a look. I mean, it's okay. It's still not what I'm looking for. Let's just keep going. Let's see what it does. But anyhow, as I was saying, you can export it as a like a SVG, and I believe let's see what the export options are. Yeah, so you could actually give it to like a graphic designer, and they could tweak it. They should be able to. Let's take a look. All right, that one's kind of cool. It's okay. It's okay. Let's keep going. I mean, I would maybe take this one. So let's export this. Let's do a PNG. Let's recraft. Okay, let's see what we got. All right. That one's okay. It's a little weird. This one's all right. Right? So we can play with it. You know, make the text large and bold. Recraft. So you can create logos, you can create images, you can create just graphics. You can do a lot of really cool things with this. Um, so I just think it's an invaluable tool. I'm not affiliated with this company at all. I don't even have an affiliate link, but I wanted to share it with you because I think that, like, I don't know, I thought this one's pretty decent, and I liked this one. See, sometimes it kind of, it just keeps spitting out different things. But like I said, really cool. Let me just show you a couple other things you can do with it. So you can do background remover somewhere. I think it's this. No, is this it? Yeah. So you can actually remove the background, right? And so maybe if you wanted to do your editing in here, you could go import an image that you had. So let's say, let me see if I can find something. Let's just do an image of myself, right? And I believe I can layer this. Let's see, bring to front, boom, right? And so we can do that. I think we can merge the things together, right? And so we can actually start kind of building. We can add custom text. I mean, obviously this looks like garbage, right? But um, we can we can play with this, and you can actually do image creation like directly from here. Another really cool thing about it is you could do wireframes for like websites and stuff. Like if you asked it to spit out like a wireframe, like, hey, I need to build an insurance landing page with the objective of booking an appointment, build out a website, you could get kind of a diagram of what you want, and then you could pass it on to someone, or try to build it yourself. So it's pretty cool. Looks like they have a decent amount of fonts. Let's see. They have Poppins. Let's do Poppins. Poppins. Right. And so we can go in here, right? We can do basic stuff. So pretty cool. We can change the color, right? So let's just do black. This is like the spectrum. So basically when you do this, if you had multiple colors, it'll change all the colors. Um, yeah, let's maybe just do white, right? Boom. I mean, So you have the ability to do all these things. You can build images, you can export them, and you can build more AI, right? So like it. So let me show you. It's all like based off of frames. So if I go to frame, I click here, right? Let's say I wanted to put like a I don't know a headset icon, right? Let me make sure it's in the right thing. Yeah, vector art, ReCraft frame. It'll make an icon in this dimension, and then I can add it over on top of the image, which is cool. So like I said, my recommendation is just get the thing that you want, save it, and then just put it into your Canva, because you have more flexibility and you have cooler things in Canva. Like, you've got so much stock photos, you have so many like elements and things that you can do. It's probably just easier to do that. But like, for example, boom, that's a pretty good logo. I'm going to remove the background and I'm going to put it as an overlay, right? So boom, right? And so, you know, you see what I'm saying? So you can go in and you can adjust the colors, right? Make it the way you want it, right? So let me see how well it does with removing my background. There we go. Did a pretty good job. So look, now I've got these separated elements. I'm wondering if I can just make like a shape. Let's see. What is this? Rectangle. Here we go. Okay. Let's make it white. Let's push this to the back. Send it back. Right. So, you can go in here and play with different graphics and do different things. Right. So boom. Bring it in. Let's see if we can change the color again. Let's just make it black. Boom. Right. So, obviously the graphic doesn't look good, but point I'm making once again is that you can merge the things together, and like now you have a single graphic, and you can export it as a PNG. And let's see, let me bring it over, and it'll make the graphic. You can't see it; it's on the other screen, but it'll make the graphic. So you have the ability to do all those things, and yeah, it's a pretty cool tool. I recommend it. Here's some of the things I've built. Here was a YouTube thumbnail that I built for someone. Someone wanted to see it, right? So we can go back. Let's see. I was playing around with logos. What else do I have in here? I use this graphic, Speed to Lead, for a program that we do help insurance agents. Basically, we have appointment setters that assist them. Here's some like graphics I was using for some live transfers that we're reselling, right? So it's like I said, it's pretty good. Not perfect, but it's pretty close to it. So that is it. If you're interested in learning more about this, actually, my recommendation is check out our AI video ad creation course. That's really cool. If you go to www.dfycrm.com/AI, we show you how to build these faceless AI ads. It's really, really cool. We use stuff like InVideo, we use 11 Labs, and we show you how to put together these studio quality content that'll help you create really good ads or landing page videos or whatever, any type of content you're trying to create. We show you how to do it very, very thoroughly. So I hope this was helpful. Once again, if you're this website is ReCraft.ai, and if you're interested in in looking at our AI ad course, go to www.dfycrm.com/AI. All right, thank you.